Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here, Bernard Harris with the Pikes Peak Strategic Group and the Ameriplan Corporation. My partner, Bill Gamble, and I want to talk to you about dental coverage and things that you need to wait for. Check your insurance, dental insurance policies, and you will find there are several areas that you just can't get your insurance today and use it tomorrow. There are some instances where you will have to wait 6, 12, or even 18 months before you can use the full benefits that you've been paying for.
Right.
That is just absolutely crazy. So what does that mean in plain English? They are getting the money up front, building it up before you're allowed to use it. Now, how can you do better? Simple answer. What do you think that would be, Bill?
Simple answer is choose Ameriplan. You know, most, I won't say most, but a lot of insurance plans require a waiting period before you are eligible for service, particularly for pre-existing conditions or things like we just mentioned. You know, 2 weeks ago, I lost a portion of my lower molar and I needed a crown. And it was just a matter of scheduling. It's not a problem for waiting. It's just a matter of scheduling. If I wanted to go in on even if I wanted to go in on an emergency basis to my Ameriplan network provider, the price would be the same. So I called them up and said, "Hey, look, we have an opening." As a matter of fact, they had an opening the day after I called. It's just I had other commitments. I couldn't go. So I had to wait. The waiting was my own. I had to wait a couple of days until this morning. But there was no waiting period. I was not, if I wanted to go in, if I were in pain, they would have taken me right away. There's no mandatory waiting period before I was eligible to be treated as there are in some insurance plans. So you check your insurance plans. You know, as Bernard said, they're collecting monthly payments from you for services that you can't take advantage of until after 3 or 6 months in some cases. But with Ameriplan, there's no waiting period. As I said 2 weeks ago, I discovered I needed this crown. This morning I had it done without any waiting period, no waiting qualification, no need to wait for service. It was just a matter of scheduling with my dentist, and I had an appointment as early as the next day had I used it. So there's no waiting period with Ameriplan's schedule of services with an Ameriplan network dentist. And believe me, I've used it. My wife has used it. The services are great. The prices are super. For example, I paid $5.75 for a personal crown this morning, and it's outstanding. Not a problem whatsoever. No waiting period.
Bill, let me interject. Now, is this plan that you're talking about, Ameriplan, is this 1 or 2 dentists across the nation? How many do you think we got?
We have beaucoup dentists. We have some 80,000 plus dentists across these United States who have signed up to Ameriplan's network plan of services. So you won't have any trouble except in 2 states where we don't have, the population is limited, and that's Maine and...
North and South Dakota.
North and South Dakota.
Montana have more cows than they have people, folks. But we're going to be there to take care of you.
So, you know, and some of those folks go across the border, their state border, to find a dentist, which is not a problem. But because of the scarcity of population in those areas, there's not enough people there for a dentist to set up an office, and they kind of go across the state. They go across a state line to get the services that they need. So we'd encourage you to take advantage of it. Just as I said this morning, I needed some service, and I got it right away. No waiting period. After identifying it 2 weeks earlier, I could have had the service the next day had I not had a commitment to be away. So anyway. There's no waiting period. The price is right, $24.95, not only for me, but for my entire household, $24.95 a month for virtually every dental service you could think of. There are no exclusions, orthodontic service as well as regular dental service under Ameriplan's Dental Plus program. We encourage you to take a look at it. Call us, our number's at the bottom of this video, and we'll discuss that with you in greater detail. So thanks very much for viewing, and we expect to hear from you. Thank you.